All right, guys. Sounds like we have some severe weather. Firing at the Colorado, New Mexico state line, just north of the state line there. And what I mean by that is 1-inch hail west-northwest at 9 knots. It's at the state line right now. But west-northwest at 9 knots, that should put it near Walsenburg. Now there is a little bit of rotation with this squall line. It's too far away from the radar to tell you accurately how fast it's rotating, but let me see what I can do here. Reed's in the field. Okay, so it just lost its rotation, and it actually picked up speed moving toward Walsenburg. It's looking now to be heading northwest, just straight northwest at 13 knots. Which we go over here to Bing and do the conversion. That's basically 14.9 miles an hour. For the approximate result, multiply the speed value by 1.15077,945. So basically multiply 1.15 by the amount that you're given in knots. So, guys, we could be seeing this storm in the Denver area here before too very long. And I know I'm going to be ready, as ready as I can be. I've got my weather radio. I've got my text alerts going on my phone, and I've got various weather apps on my tablet on my iPad. So we're going to be good here. I just want everyone else to get ready, because we're going to be watching. Of course, this is my right hand, so that's why I'm holding it with my left hand, pincher grasp. And yes, I know what all you OSU fans are saying. I got something to tell you guys. Boomer sooner, you sons of witches. All right, so yeah, it's looking like it could update here. Oh, shoot. All right, guys. Hail's getting smaller, but the cell is getting faster. northwest at 18 knots now. And 18 knots that's basically 20 miles an hour. So we've got increasing northwest storm speed, which is very concerning. I'm almost thinking about calling my buddy down in Walsenburg and seeing what's going on. I am going to call my aunt in Rocky Ford just in case this thing shifts towards her. But she's a good 50 miles away she's a good 60 miles away from the action, guys. I don't think this is going to impact her too much. But I'm just going to give her a courtesy call just in case. So let me go down here to my aunt in the contacts, Linda Templeton. And give her a call.
Hi, you have reached Linda. Leave me a short message and your phone number. Thank you. Bye. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, Linda, it's Kurt. The cell west of Kim, the storm cell, looks like it's moving more north by the scan. I just want you to get ready for it. Right now it's projecting 3/4 inch hail, but I'm watching it and I'm watching it change with each scan. And yeah, right now it's moving northwest at 18 knots, which is basically 20 miles an hour. And it looks like it could impact either Boone or Fowler. But I just wanted you to have the heads up just in case it moved your direction. Well, anyway, Linda, hope to talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye. Give my aunt just a little heads up there. Sorry if I was too loud for you guys. I had her on speakerphone. Would you look there? Okay, it's speeding up. It's got a value of 20 knots now, which that is basically 23.01 miles an hour. 23.01 miles an hour. Yeah. This thing's getting quick. Yeah, and we've got some, we definitely have some rotation with this cell, guys. We definitely have some rotation with this cell because of what I'm looking at red and green right next to each other. Shoot, this is not what I wanted to see. And it looks like the track elongated. Great. So that just gives us, just a little bit more of an idea. Looks like it's gonna track straight through Pueblo. And yeah, there's definite rotation there, guys. One cell's moving east-southeast at 8, and the cell I'm watching that could impact me is moving northwest at 22 knots. So let's go back here to Bing and click that in. 25.3171479 miles an hour. Now that's picking up speed right there. That's picking up some speed. So we're gonna keep watching this, and I'm gonna keep dragging you along whether you like it or not, because in all honesty, guys, this is getting really weird, and not in a good way. Okay, so let me go back over here. Storms are starting to fire up. Let me just see something. Let me go over here to YouTube on my phone so I can copy the stream link. Okay. Lightning has been detected within 1.5 miles of Hoover, Alabama. So storms are starting to fire up. Yeah, there it is. Share, copy link. And let's get an update. So it's still northwest at 25 miles an hour, guys. Or 25 knots, I'm sorry. So 25, so that's 28 miles an hour. It is picking up speed. So yeah, I'm gonna really have to watch this. All right. Shoot. So it's downgraded to 1/2 inch hail, which that's good for people that don't want their vehicles destroyed, but bad for us that want to catch gorilla hail for science. So yeah, I'm gonna post this to Facebook. I'm live. Come join me. All right. Oh, so now we're getting, now the other cell has a little bit of, has a little hail on it. So there's definitely rotation in the atmosphere down by the state line. And looks like the storm has lost a little speed down to 25 knots. Well, actually, that was what I plugged in last time. So it's maintaining speed for right now. On the next scan, we'll see if it sped up a little bit. Man, I've got dual pains. I've got dual pains going on. I've got the radar over here on the left, and I've got the velocity over here on the right. So we're just, guys, we're just gonna have to see. It evolves. It evolves with every update. So with that being said, let me open my banana that my host home provider so graciously brought me. Let's just kick back and chow down, shall we? Now, the significant tornado parameter is off the charts. I wouldn't be surprised if this cell that I'm watching drops me a noodle once it gets into town a little bit. Like I've said in other live streams, guys, please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell on your way out. That way you never miss an upload. Okay, so the track has shortened up a little bit. And it seems like it's slowing down. However, the cell off to the and the hail size is getting a little bit smaller. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to go severe or what it's going to do. While I'm at it, I'm going to go back up here to KFTG and take a look at this little pistol that is just north of Simla, and go back here to Pueblo. The Pueblo radar site has this cell north of Simla, cell Whiskey 1, moving east-northeast at 11 knots with half-inch hail. But the Denver radar site doesn't even have a directional marker on the cell itself. So we're just gonna have to watch that. So go back down here. Looks like the cell that split off, the little tadpole cell, looks like the tadpole cell now has 3/4 inch hail on it, moving west at 3 knots. Going back to the parent cell, northwest at 24 knots, 25.5 miles an hour, basically, with half-inch hail. So heads up, K1DDN. It's coming at you. Now, you may remember from my last long-winded live stream that I had the Skywarn, the Colorado Severe Weather Watch Net going. on my ham radio. I can't get it going on my ham radio because for this one, because my ham radio is back at the shop. I had to send it off for some repairs for that broken VFO knob that you saw. Oh, dang it. All right. So let's go back over here to the Storm Prediction Center. Rain is approaching current location and expected in the next 30 minutes. Thank you, Barron Critical Weather. Okay, so let's actually go back up here to the Denver site and throw my location on. Yeah, I'd say that we have some rain coming in. So I'm gonna have to split my time. Oh, hang on, we just got a severe thunderstorm warning. For the easternmost cell that I was tracking. So, oh, there we go. It hit severe limits. 1 3/4 inch hail, guys. This thing's getting big. Expires in 31 minutes. Let's see here. Let me pull this up on my phone so I can read the warning text right off my phone. Where is it? There it is. All right, guys. And just by the way, guys, the cell moving, cell Tango 0, cell T0 at 15:08 local time, hail size 1/2 inch, north-northwest at 18 knots. Now the cell with the 1 3/4 inch hail is moving west at 4 knots. That's going to put it over Walsenburg, La Veta, Aguilar, Trinidad area. So let me get over here to the warning. The warning expires in 29 minutes, guys. So it's not going to be here very long. But bulletin, immediate activation requested, immediate broadcast requested. I'm sorry. Immediate broadcast requested. Severe thunderstorm warning. National Weather Service Pueblo. National Weather Service Pueblo has issued severe thunderstorm warning for central Los Animas County and southeastern Colorado until 3:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 3:10 Mountain Daylight Time, severe thunderstorm located 15 miles southeast of Thatcher or 41 miles northeast of Trinidad, moving northwest at 20 miles an hour. Hazard, quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damage to vehicles is expected. This severe thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of central Los Animas County. Precautionary preparedness actions. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. So there you have it. We're just going to have to keep watch on that. Now pop back up here to my area up here. Actually, hang on. Looks like we got another hailer. And it looks like, nope, no rotation with this one yet. We've got half-inch hail, cell X-ray 1 at 1512. Half-inch hail moving east at 10 knots, not 30 knots yet, ding dong. 10 knots. So we are just gonna have to watch these. Kind of seems like the triple point is roughly Centennial's where the triple point is here in the Denver metro area. Yeah, that's a good looking dry line right there. A little bit of lightning. Just one bolt though. Oh, guys, it's looking like we could have a tornado down on that southern cell. On the southern cell, we still have 1.5 inch hail west at 4 knots. But from what I was seeing on the Denver radar, we had a little bit of hook. It looks like the two cells could merge with each other, creating one heck of a supercell. Okay. So we are we're gonna go up here to we're gonna actually go back up here. And focus a little bit on the cell just north of Simla. Because as you guys can see, we've got some hook action. We've got some hook action, guys. Let me show you where Simla is here real quick. So there's Simla, and it looks like we have a little bit of hook action going on. Yeah, so what we can do, we can pop all the way out here to the Goodland radar. And the Goodland radar actually shows us a little bit of a hail core. Half inch, moving east-northeast at 10 knots. Now, how accurate that is, I'm not very sure, because it's closer. Right now, it's closer to the Denver radar than anything. All right, guys, I want to concentrate on this cell south of the Pinery real quick. I mean, we've got something like that. We've got something like that. I mean, that alone right there, that right there could spawn a tornado. We could have a tornado warning here in the next 15 to half an hour or so. Just checking the clock time on the live feed here. And yeah, that's looking a little bit interesting there. All right, so who is that north of Castle Rock? Tara Wichello. I've known her for years. We've never met, but I've seen her spotter dot many a time. Okay, so looks like the shape of the severe thunderstorm cell down by Kim has shifted a little bit. Ooh, now it's moving. West-northwest at 3 knots. This cell is becoming nearly stationary, guys. This cell is becoming nearly stationary. So Let's check back on that cell. All right, so Pueblo says half-inch hail on cell X-ray 1, still east-northeast at 10 knots. And Denver doesn't say a dang thing as far as hail goes. I'm betting you. Yep, they don't say a dang thing. But what it does show is the cell is intensifying. So that just goes to show you what moving between two radars can do for you. Now, let's just go back over here. That is a fine looking dry line right there. You see that? That's the dry line that all the storms are firing off of. And that's me right there. So I'm east of the dry line. I'm east. I'm in perfect position here pretty much. And I can't really spin the camera around to show you. But yeah, it's looking more and more interesting out there by every time that I look out there, and it's blowing a little bit. Okay. So let me just go back over here. So yeah, this storm right here, the one that we were watching, now has 3 distinct cells on it. Heavy rain near Hoover, Alabama. Actually, let's go down to Alabama real quick, shall we, and check that out. Cell Echo 7, south of Birmingham, moving east at 30 knots, guys. East at 30 knots with half-inch hail. So we're just gonna go back here. We're just watching for either of those hail markers to get a rotation marker slapped on it. Right now, cell Victor 1, cell V1 is maintaining 1-inch hail, and it's maintaining northwest movement at a maintaining velocity at 3 knots. So hey Siri, what's the barometric pressure outside?
The barometric pressure is currently 29.74 inches of mercury.
29.74, guys. When I started this live stream, it was 29.85. It's dropping all right. I'm gonna have to start keeping an eye on things. Hey Siri, what's the weather for Rocky Ford, Colorado?
It's currently clear and 81 degrees in Rocky Ford. Expect winds starting in the afternoon, then clear skies tonight. Temperatures are heading down from 82 degrees to 64 tonight.
Oh, they're balmy. That's gonna be real nice. Purcell, Corona, New Mexico, Reed Timmer. Reed Timmer's live on Facebook, everybody. Pull up another device, put him on, and now you can have two chasers on 2 different storms. Well, I've got, to be fair, I've got my big time radar back at home. I got my Baron Mobile ThreatNet back at home, hooked up. Not even hooked up right now. That's the sad thing about it. Not even hooked up. So we're just gonna have to keep an eye on the ooh. All right, so look at this, guys. We just got an elongated track. Cell Bravo 2 moving northeast at 5 knots. 3/4 inch hail. That's a little bit of a directional shift, don't you think? Meanwhile, down in New Mexico, we have cell Whiskey 0 entering the Folsom, New Mexico area. Hail 3/4 of an inch northwest at 4 knots. And it looks like the radar just updated again. Three-quarters of an inch northeast, cell B2, B2 bomber. Hail 3/4 of an inch northeast at 5 knots. So now what I need to do is I need to go back up here and select KFTG, since the radar's updated a couple times. And nothing. Looks like we do have a little bit of a tail end Charlie near Elbert, Colorado. Don't know which way they're moving yet, but you know, that's the weird thing about it. Corey's just sitting at home. Corey Revenhagen. Brian Gustafson. He's kind of a jackass. J.A. Oh. Okay, so this is getting interesting. Let me fire up the radar loop here so we can see how these two storms evolved. So yeah, it's looking definitely like a little bit of rotation there. Let me stop that. Go over here to correlation coefficient. And it's looking, it's not showing anything past 0 line. Severe thunderstorm warning. These two cells are under. Expires in, looks like 4 minutes. No doubt with these velocity returns and the storm motion, they're going to be reissuing the storm watch, or the warning there. But I just want to go back here and click on super res. You know what? Let's go back here go down here and check KFDX, because there's a little bit of rotation on that cell. Ouch. Let me see where the storm's headed. Oh, yeah. Looks like it's heading straight for Lyman. Looks like it's heading straight for Lyman, guys. That ain't good. Lyman is where the county courthouse is for Lincoln County. Confirmed EF0 near Cookeville, Tennessee, earlier today. Dang it. Had a path of 75 yards. And there are multiple structures with minor to moderate damage. This brings our tornado count this year to 21 twisters. WKRN.com has the full story. I'm gonna go back over here to Facebook and see if I can link that. Ken Enquist just posted a photo. I'm friends with Ken on. I think I'm friends with Ken on Facebook. Let's check here. Ken. Yeah, I am friends with Ken on Facebook. So let me get that up there. Get that there. Go down here to Messenger. And not online. You know what, guys? I'm gonna have to sign off the live feed here so I can go over to my other YouTube account and do a live feed stream over there for the skyrocketing gas prices. So I'll be ending the live feed here. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you could, so you never miss an upload. I'll talk to you guys later.